And I'd like to also make special mention of the founders of the Friendship Circle in Illinois, Shmuel and Sharon Goodman. We thank you all for coming, and we hope that you're going to have a truly great evening of friendship and inspiration. This coming Saturday evening, Sunday and Monday, is the holiday of Shavuos. We're all familiar with the theme of the holiday. Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, climbs the mountain, Mount Sinai, to receive the Ten Commandments and all of the Torah. This was a great event for all times, for all mankind, and for Moshe Rabbeinu himself. But his leadership started in a much more modest place and a much more different time. When God first appeared to Moshe to give him this mission, it was at the burning bush. We're all familiar with the story. And we remember that the Torah tells us that it was such a holy place that Moshe had to remove his shoes because of the holiness of the place. And our sages asked the question, what's the connection between holiness and removing your shoes? Maybe if it's holy, you should take off your hat. Maybe if it's holy, you should take off your jacket. Why specifically, just because it's holy, do you have to take off your shoes? And our sages comment and they say, because God wanted to give the future leader of the Jewish people a very important message. When you walk with shoes, it's easy. Even if they're sharp stones or pebbles on the ground, you'll never feel them. But if he was to be a leader of the Jewish people, he needed to take off his shoes so that he should be able to encounter the challenges, the difficulties of others as well. Thinking about this historic event, I wondered, does Moshe really need to, quote unquote, feel the pain of others? Moshe himself had a terrible speech impediment. And you know, if Moshe Rabbeinu was trying to be a rabbi of a synagogue today, he'd never make it. A guy that can't get up and give a speech, he'd never make it as a rabbi. He had to have his brother Aaron go with him wherever he went to give a message. So if Moshe had his own challenges, why did he have to take off his shoes? Why wasn't that enough to just look to the inside, to his own challenges in becoming a leader? But the answer, my friends, is very profound. And it's really what the Friendship Circle is all about. We might have challenges personally, but that does not make us a leader. We could end up being in our own bubble, living under our own circumstances, thinking about our own situation, period. To be a leader, one has to think about themselves and others. Then you can be a leader. That's what the Friendship Circle is all about. When Rabbi Zelig and Basi, when they meet with a family, when they meet with a volunteer, when they work on a holiday program, it's not about one event, it's not about one bubble, it's the integration of all of these components coming together and becoming one family, one unit, one Klal Yisrael. And not just to help at that moment, but to help each and every one, a volunteer, a child, a family, a supporter, that together we can all rise to the top of Mount Sinai. We can all get those blessings from God when we do it together, and we are not only thinking about our own bubble and our own situation. And I think that that's why we're all here tonight. We're here to support. We're here to give chizuk, to give strength. We are here to climb Mount Sinai together. And we all owe a tremendous debt of gratitude to the Friendship Circle, to Rabbi Zelig and Basi, for making sure that this can happen. This year, when we celebrate the holiday of Shavuos, let's think of the Friendship Circle.